Welcome to Accidental Discharge.
Snatch ass.
Toye.
I like to give everyone the attention that it is 11 o'clock and Captain Awesome is FaceTiming the man. He's FaceTiming the man.
Live stream after dark.
As you can see, he's actually smiling.
Okay.
He's smiling and listening to him.
Okay.
He's like, okay.
Tell me what you're wearing,
Look
baby.
at he has his hand on his cheek, creating a dimple.
I'm trying to pay attention to you, but this idiot.
Ask him what you're wearing.
I can see him. I know what he's wearing. It's not
What is he wearing? Is that a tank
Stand
top?
up for you.
no,
You go take it off for
let's
you.
see what they want to see what you're
No,
wearing.
you want to see. You want to see what
They want to see what
Say it with your
you're
chest.
Yeah, he's wearing his shirt.
Moves chair.
I think he's at work. He's wearing his shirt.
Guys.
All right, man. We'll see you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Peace. What? Nigga, sign off that goddamn.
He's trying to take a screenshot.
Ooh, for
You don't want to stop
posterity.
FaceTiming your boo-boo.
Not even my phone.
That's right.
Oh, I want some of the pictures.
Welcome to Accidental Discharge, since I'm the one that has to start the talk.
That's a weird
Even at the
camera.
back, because you niggas don't have the sense.
Ain't nobody told you to start shit.
Captain Awesome here.
CA.
What is
full
your name
house.
again? Is it El Jefe?
I think, should I? Jiggy like a booth.
Gigi like a booth is in.
Vineyard owner, sex slave, porn star.
You're a sex. Okay, I asked this one time.
Stop
Sex
asking.
and a porn
Don't
star.
ask me no questions. Gigi like a booth.
Gigi like
Are you also a prostitute?
At times, but for charity.
For charity.
Yes.
Okay, we have Gigi like a booth, also El Jefe and Captain Awesome. And we have a woman who has come to save us
No, but who are
from the
you?
depths of man.
Wow.
From the what of what?
Everybody knows.
No, we don't know. Last week you were bad.
Hold the fuck up. Came to save us from waiting.
The top.
The depth of man will be butthole.
Toxicity of man.
The depth of man will be butthole.
Yes.
What?
Where else is there depth in man?
How did you? How? What?
In mental, so you do anal?
Not if I can avoid it.
Are you doing anal right
To
now?
whomst?
To whom's? Or whom's is doing
Whom's?
this
Oh, who
to
is
you?
doing this to you?
Okay, this is gonna be a bad podcast.
What really is the depth of an asshole?
What is the depth
That's
of
true.
an
Is it the
asshole?
same as the
As far as the
vagina?
dick can go.
Does it
Yeah, I
stop?
get that,
Does
but
it stop
the more
before
than
the
the
small
vagina?
intestine or? How do you?
We have a
Chinas,
guest
you're a
here.
doctor.
Can
I
we
blame
introduce
Chinas. Oh, shit, my
our
bad.
guest? Thank you.
My bad.
God damn, getting lost in assholes and shit.
We're getting lost in
See, he's there again.
We're gonna find our way out.
Alright.
Gotta find our way out.
We have.
Dig me out.
Lady.
I introduced the lady,
Let me
right?
introduce
Because
her.
I'm the gentleman.
So we have here with us.
Wow.
The beautiful, the very talented songbird. What's your stage name? Amuta Stone, I think.
I was kidnapped.
You're not supposed to tell them. Read this. She will pay. Don't worry, later.
Kidnapped. I don't know how I got there.
Did we carry you like DSS carried you, or are you just here on your own?
It was like a
Shout out to
step on my
Sowore.
head. I really don't know how I got here. I just found myself here.
And it's a pleasure to have you here.
Yeah, you're in a good place.
I like being here though.
Consent.
It's dope, yeah. Consent!
It's alcohol.
Shout out to consent.
It's
Thank
alcohol.
you very much.
Yeah.
Because
Consent.
consent is the word of the future right now. Huh?
Stockholm syndrome.
Yes, Stockholm.
Stockholm. Oh wow.
I thought it Stockholms.
Stop.
Anyway, we have the lovely Amuta Stone here after her show. What show was that?
They didn't invite guys to.
I'm sorry. It was a fashion show.
He didn't invite you.
The ticket was
Magazine
20k.
launch.
Oh, no, okay, it's okay.
A magazine launch.
Yes, it was a magazine. Fashion night. That's what it was called.
Oh, okay.
I just
What
found
magazine is that?
Someone called Hopez, like Who Cares, but Hopez, H instead of L.
Why?
Herpes.
That would be very hard for
Absolutely
Yoruba
no
people to say.
idea.
That.
Why?
I have no idea.
Is it like a
but
Mexican
that's-
whore?
that's
Is that like-
Do they have beef with Yoruba? Would you have beef with Yoruba people? Because a Yoruba person can never say
It has
that.
to be
Hopez.
sexualized.
Open, it'd be open. Always open.
Herpes?
It should never be anything but that, but open.
Like, is it herpes? Okay, nah, shut up.
Really?
Opez.
I just,
Wait, no, are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not
everybody on this podcast?
No, we
It's
can't,
dead.
we can't do that. We can't do that.
It's
She's
It's hope with a Z, right? So it hopes.
That's exactly what
Hopes.
it is.
This person
Oh, it's
is
hopes.
Yeah.
So what is Hopez?
No, but she actually pronounces it Hopez.
so if you put it,
Is she well educated?
I Alright, stop. Let's shout out respect because shout out to Hopez. That's Nigeria. That's
I think
Shout out Hopez, and I pray all your hopes and dreams.
It's hopes. It's hopes and dreams.
Wow.
Alright. So shout out to that. But it's lovely to have you.
Yeah.
So you had
I told you, I'm gonna
performance
sing
was good,
all your
everything,
dialogue.
You smashed it, killed it, like obviously.
Sing your way through this.
Like you smashed it, you killed it, obviously. You gave them.
She always does.
She always kills it, man.
She always kills it.
Shimmy dance. That makes her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's hot before the dance.
That makes her hot. This man, this guy has no respect.
No, like literally.
You don't know the right thing.
I mean, like literally.
You're not awesome at all.
Or is she like fever?
Something like that. I mean, that's what she told us.
Alright, you niggas is white.
Yeah, like shit.
Alright, now.
I like to point out everybody on this podcast is poor because if we had any money, we'd be a Tiwa Savage show, but here we are.
It's not today.
It's right now, isn't it?
It's actually right now.
Oh, it's today.
If we had any, guys, I beg, send,
Today?
donate, help us. Look at my ass sitting here with these niggas. I would have been a Tiwa, woo, look.
Or would have been in Lagos, at Cardi B show.
You're asking for way too much.
Cardi B.
Cardi B is today?
Me too, man.
You don't know because you're poor.
Oh, man.
Cardi B was 60K though. It's
We are
good.
not poor.
What?
We are shooting for
Oh, someone I knew that was 60. There was a 60K ticket. I'm sorry.
For
I started
for
from where
regular.
I thought. I started.
Is it a regular ticket? So if you
guess.
Look at this colonialist. How did you come and try to come on the chiman? I'm upset.
To call 60K.
60,000
Yes.
for Cardi B's.
Yes. But they're a lot more.
I hope Offside never substitute him. Nonsense.
It's Offset. It's
she's
Offset
not,
really
she's not the one charging.
Offset is not cheating.
Even if they set it at 100K, people will still pay and go.
No, of course.
Because they don't value money, battle trading.
Remember, that's crazy.
That's mad, sir.
60K.
And that's regular, yeah?
60K.
I don't know.
It's December. What would you mean? How much do you think it would be?
I don't
Like,
understand.
someone said that was their full budget for December. When we
60K.
discussed.
It's probably Biggie.
That's very deep.
Yeah, but it's Biggie. Who else will say that?
You're fucked up now.
Oh, my
Alright,
God.
so, where do we start today? What happened this week? Sowore was released, and promptly. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but.
I heard Sowore actually was rooting for Buhari in 2015.
Yes, he was.
Then I'm not sure how I feel.
You know what? This brings me to a good conversation. So, we need to stop this shit where
He supported
you
Buhari,
tell
so-
people that because you supported Buhari, you can't say anything or do anything again. Because listen, you can grow better information. You can make a mistake and grow from it. Today, a friend of mine on Twitter was being insulted because she cracked a joke saying, "Well, at least I'm my real country because she was in Jand." And everybody says, "Well, after you finish supporting Buhari,
Shout out to you.
Lami."
Oh,
And everybody says, because you're in Jand, you're talking shit after supporting Buhari, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, ever since, it's not like time stopped after the elections. Yeah. She has been criticizing the government. She has been trying to hold them accountable. And even if she wasn't, so what? You can't hold somebody down because they made one mistake. So even if
mistakes are very daunting.
they are, look, every mistake costs depending on who's...
But political mistakes are very daunting.
I
It's far
think-
worse than the general. That's
So okay, if someone says, okay, I accept I made a mistake, so what? The borders will not open.
no, I think maybe that's the line, right? Like, just don't be violent, but like,
Yeah.
you can express how they feel.
No,
like,
you can't, but you can't keep...
Because I remember
For me
after
right now, like for sure,
2015,
I know he supported Buhari. Whatever else he has done, what has happened to him is simply not right.
Exactly.
That's all.
Yeah, obviously,
Just.
it's very much illegal.
That's
No,
all.
I don't think the.
I don't care
I
what
don't
he's
think an
done.
argument should be because he supported Buhari. Then
It's not an argument at all.
Yeah, but I didn't know that, and when I found out, I just felt a little bit different about it.
I see,
but
that's
not
the thing,
that
why should
different.
you?
No. Forget about injustice and shit. But like, there were people who could see the signs. 1983 is not far away.
For
where you-
whom?
For people who should know that shit was still fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
But
There's some people. That
there were
should-
people who were
should have been
shouting that
aware,
Buhari was bad. And
See.
people didn't listen. And people
See.
just wanted the change. And
Let
now
me
you're
tell you
finding out
something.
that the
Let me
person
tell you
is
something.
worse than the last guy.
Let me tell you
Even
something.
more terrible.
Good luck was not good. Good luck was pretty trash. Now, at the time, with the way the media and them, let me not call their names, the way they packaged Buhari, they managed to bring a little hope into it. I personally did not fall for it.
It was
I
that
did not
change.
wait for
It was that change slogan.
the slogan, the picture. Look, it's a lot. Media is very powerful,
Yeah.
and they managed to make people feel, maybe there was, and that's all it takes. That maybe people don't want to go and vote. Call it a mistake. Call it. I didn't vote for either of them,
Yeah.
as usual. But you can't stand on someone's head based on.
I'm not standing on his head. I'm just saying, well, bruh, because I'm looking at it from I told
Now
you.
you might be vote Trump.
I'm looking at it from I told you, and then you're coming from like I know. Had I known?
I know you can say I don't know.
Yeah, but when I have the longer scale of I told you so, I'm just going.
But my point is, what does it achieve?
I still wish him well. I don't care about that.
Yeah,
I'm
what
just
does all
saying,
that
you
achieve?
still get the
It may not
dots.
really achieve anything in terms of, you say, like, progress, but like, it's just human nature. Like, if I'm telling you something persistently and you choose to ignore, and the thing now fucks up,
Exactly.
More
Like, I'm
people
going
will
to
say,
take-
more people will say,
Which is why I'm
"Can you
saying,
see?"
like-
I'm a guy
like I
that
told
says
you,
I
exactly.
told you.
you
I'm
know?
that guy.
So I'm a bit. So that's what I'm saying. I'm a bit guided about saying I heard you actually were even part of the problem because when I was still saying this nigga's not it,
Yeah.
you
were
went
saying
and
that's the nigga.
so now you're in trouble with this guy. They're not giving you free space. Are you sure that this guy is not actually living a good life within the DSS situation?
He would not be trying to get out.
I don't think.
Is he really trying to get
I
out?
think anybody lives
I
a good
think-
life with those guys.
I mean, some people may, but like, I think this situation, no,
He's not.
his is a different
I mean, for me,
level.
he's not. I don't see him as a hero of anything. I don't really rate story like that because Harry Potter talks a lot of bullshit. But nobody should have to go through what he's going through. That shouldn't happen to anyone. Wrong is wrong.
And
that's
we
all.
forget that it's not just him, right?
Guys, forgive my ignorance.
Yeah.
How long after his release was he arrested?
Right there.
2 days.
What?
No,
Ah,
2 days.
What's this going in court now?
No, he was released. Sorry, Monday. He was released yesterday, and he was picked up again today.
Why did you go back to court? He was released.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
He was in court.
He was in court. They took him as they
Now.
released him. When they said you are free to go, he was going and
They
they,
called me up.
they arrested him right there on the spot
And it was supposed to happen in the courtroom.
in the courtroom.
Like they are finished bastardizing the judiciary here.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a bit wild.
what.
See, me, when I saw
That's
that
what
thing,
it means, bothers
I
me
tweeted,
the
I said,
most, like-
I know boy sleeps in military uniform every night. And he has like
Like a full
Idi
robe.
Amin teddy bear that he cuddles. So he's not wear the khaki and go on TV. Let's just know his military regime, I beg.
But in another news injustice,
Injustice.
a former governor, now Senate,
Oh, injustice.
I
APC
don't know how I feel
chieftain,
about this.
Orji
But I like the
Uzor-Kalu,
Newly APC.
I like for
sentenced
not
to
really.
wait,
He's
but he
been
was
APC for
what?
minutes.
Sentenced to what? 12
12
years?
years.
But I heard 14 for. I heard 14, but
There's
said 12 years.
So he's the third governor to go to prison now.
Yeah, I think so.
Darie, John Nyame,
Yeah.
and now
Is he been put in prison right now? I know he was sentenced, so is he in prison right now doing
should
appeal?
be.
They appealed it, yeah, they can
But in
appeal.
appeal, he should be in prison
I'm not
because
sure
he was
they,
sentenced.
they can appeal this one. I mean, I don't know.
No, they can.
I tried to know that he was telling the, and it was kind of, I saw that little clip on, so it was kind of funny. When he said, "Please don't handcuff me, I'll follow you anywhere.
Really?
Please don't handcuff me in public, I'll follow you anywhere." I'm like, oh,
That's crazy. 12 billion is what he was
Get your
caught.
ass in the black body.
That's what he was. Is that what he's sentenced on? 12 billion fraud.
Is it 12 billion?
It's 12 billion.
7 point something
Or
billion.
7 point.
60 million.
What, sir?
7.1 billion or so, yeah.
Okay.
Did you put 460?
Yeah, the 460 was.
Nigga, you were invested in
To
this
the
shit.
ladies
You were
listening,
outing.
that is the sexy man Peter with the slow voice. You hear that?
With the palm oil rubbed on his
7.1
forehead.
billion. Nine.
Oh, and the face matches the voice.
The face does match the voice. The
Oh,
voice.
say something.
And the cameraman turned it to him. Oh, that sexy boy. You sexy devil. Yo.
match-
She didn't
The
say shit
voice.
until-
Yeah.
Face
I'm
match.
telling you.
The ladies were talking to
It's the ladies,
Why
right?
this nigga talk about ladies?
Well, the ladies I've seen now, we'll put a.
I would like to say that Peter is also a sexy dancer if you don't
He
know.
already put the camera on you and taking it back.
Actually, he's not sexy.
So
when
we'll
he's
do a
Peter.
vote.
He's
We'll
sexy
ask
when
people
he's
to vote
Bruno.
online whether they think Peter is sexy.
Oh yeah, there's a Bruno.
Put
But
some drinks in it.
let's leave that alone. And then so 7 point what billion? 7 point something billion. Which means that the money is really like
I've mixed feelings about
15
it.
billion.
From what I've heard of the man, he's a really, really cool, he's a really good guy. He wasn't a bad governor, from what I've heard of. And maybe he ain't bullshit.
Where? Abia Street?
And maybe he ain't bullshit.
Did they build anything in Abia State?
Nobody likes.
Did they build anything in Abia State?
Well, I don't know. Like
If they didn't build anything, then they
No.
can't say anything.
Don't be mad at me,
They
nigga.
didn't even build road. I went to Abia State 2 years ago.
But-
Shout out to Superman.
Why them happy
Shout
about
out to
this?
Superman,
I like
our
this.
Nigerian Superman.
Who? Segalink.
I'm not.
You're watching Accidental Discharge.
No, Makinde.
Of course.
He or your guy.
Makinde.
Duh, Mackin.
Makinde.
She,
But I didn't call the name. You guys said it. I just said shout out to Nigerian
you're still going to
Superman.
prison.
Fucking hell, man.
So, like I said, I like the fact there's an APC
Yeah, so
governor
he
that's going
joined,
to
he
prison now.
joined, he wasn't governor when he was in APC, he was PDP.
Yeah, he was PDP,
He joined
yeah,
APC in 2016.
That's not recent.
Yeah.
That's 2 years, man.
He did that change.
He joined APC.
No, but
He
what
joined
I
APC
like
when
is-
they started knocking on his
Yeah,
door.
what I like is that the general thinking is that once you move to APC, you're immune.
Yeah,
to-
I think.
So I like that. And APC, for whatever reason,
Because Baba has collected second term now.
they don't give a fuck no matter.
Everybody.
Third term coming. Third term coming. Third term
Everybody
coming.
just be picked.
How do you feel about third term? Would you be able to swallow that?
Okay, if I don't like it, what I do?
Swallow it?
That's what she said.
Swallow it.
No,
No, I wouldn't even say, what you do about third term?
I think
You will swallow it.
I think
Why
I'm
then?
okay with third term, but
For whom?
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm not okay with third term with this man,
This guy.
right? I think third term is not a bad idea going forward after this. When
I
we have,
think
when we
for-
have a good leader,
You know what I think? I think
you know,
after
someone that
first
has
term,
like structure.
there should be a benchmark for performers that if you pass, you can even go for second term. And then third.
So you mean if you don't
but
pass,
you
you
guys
can't go
can
for
go
second
But they'll rig the
It's not
numbers
automatic.
though. They'll rig the numbers, so it doesn't matter.
Not the public now.
Numbers are
It's
exactly.
gonna be-
I feel like they'll rig it. Everything
Let's
is
get off
rigged.
politics, nigga. Let's get off politics. Because this woman is bored.
Wizkid dropped something, or Starboy dropped something.
Let me just say this.
Let me just say that.
If Tari ever, if this album drops, and Tari says he likes one track, we're fighting.
From the
Because it has
from
been
the
shitty on
Starboy
Wizkid
album. Okay.
for a
You know,
minute.
it's not Wizkid, it's Starboy.
Jerry,
Something's happening.
You see?
It's not under Wizkid, it's
I
under
still call
Starboy.
Nepa.
Yeah,
You
but
think I'm going to change Whiskey to Starboy?
That's
but
why I don't
it's
have, like-
apparently there's.
I think we don't have-
It says, it
I
says
got
Starboy. It doesn't say Wizkid. It says featuring Wizkid, but
I
it's
don't
under
give a shit
Starboy.
what it says. That's Whiskey.
Fair enough. I'm just saying though. I think it's a contract thing. Apparently, they said that the Wizkid moniker has something with Sony Records, so therefore he can't say Wizkid. It has to be Starboy.
Oh, so like Kiss Daniel and
So
Kiss
like,
Daniel.
You
we
get
need,
it.
We need like in personal projects. You
Yeah.
can't choose whiskey. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
But shout out to
I
that.
thought you just go for Ayo.
But does the music make sense?
I haven't heard anything.
Not bad. Speaking
better
of
than
music,
Jerry-
Miss Amuta Stone.
When
When
is your album drop?
yes.
I have an EP coming out soon.
Ooh.
When is soon?
What's soon? Don't you have a show coming out soon? Coming up soon, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. But tell us about the EP first.
The EP is called Perspective.
Perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Perspective.
Sounds like drugs.
And I've got 5 tracks in it.
You got 5 tracks.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Perspective sounds like Joe. He does that.
He does that.
He's not. He's inhumane entirely. Yes. Let's go.
Yeah, it's got 5 tracks. Yeah.
All right.
Actually, singles that I've released.
Finish it, oh. Eh? Omuti.
Over the course of
Your truth long pass.
yeah. So you just compile them and put them
Next
out.
song just
Okay.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Can't wait to hear it.
Don't finish.
When is it gonna be out?
December, hopefully, at the end of December.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's what's
what
up.
should we expect? Any features?
One from somebody called Mr. Books, he's a rapper.
Mr. Books. Abuja based?
No, there you go.
Okay. That's what's up.
So what am I
What's-
expecting? What am I gonna hear?
Do you know
Because
that
I've been
song
following your music for like at least what shit 10 years.
Yes. Do you know that song Money?
Mhm.
The one I did at Playboy.
Yeah, Playboy.
That song is in the album.
So that's gonna be the general flow of the whole thing, the vibe.
Yeah, but not completely. Like there's it sounds jazzy.
Yeah, because I heard. I was gonna say you have that jazz
yeah,
vibe
jazz.
to your sound. Yeah, that's what's up though. I like. That's that jazz, man. Renaissance,
Got that
Langston
neo soul
Hughes.
thing going.
That's that good
I fucked
energy.
with it. I fucked with it.
While we're here sitting, all these men are talking to babes on their phone.
So you
It's
said you
quite
have a
nice.
show.
What?
Can
What?
you
What?
find your
What?
business?
Did I say anything?
What the fuck
You
you
said you have a
doing?
show coming up. When? Where?
It's yet to be confirmed.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so we're still talking about it. So I need to confirm that before I actually.
But before the end of the year in
Definitely,
Abuja.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Speaking of musicians, how do you guys feel about New York following up from maybe what T.I. did to pass the bill?
Maybe. How is it maybe? Definitely.
I like it.
I'm just gonna say maybe. We don't want to link things since
Oh, come on,
you know
man.
T.I.'s been speaking about injustice all this time and they haven't done anything. Then all of a sudden he talks
I
about
continue
vagina
to ask you people
and
why
then,
you guys
you
look
know.
to TI for any kind of wisdom.
because he had an album called King that was really good.
And
That was really good.
that was really good.
Okay.
But it's not
So
enough
he's
for
like-
me to look to him for wisdom.
Yeah, but people look to everybody for wisdom. Why are some people looking
That's
forward
why
to
there's so
Donald
much
Trump for
nonsense
wisdom?
Other people for wisdom.
Anyway, but
Should I have
Because
wisdom
there's
within
wisdom.
us?
as far as
There's-
the law,
no,
as
no,
far as the
no.
law goes, I think it's
Progressive
I think
one?
it's a good law. As far as Because the main thing that was wrong with T.I.'s case for me was, not that I was concerned, is that he would go to the hospital with her, and the doctor would make it clear that this should be confidential between me and your daughter unless she signs a waiver, and he would make her sign the waiver.
Yeah.
So unless the hymen owner, feels like letting you know the information, I don't see why anybody needs to know, even if you're parents.
Yeah. But you know, like T.I. said, you can get whatever you like.
I don't like
so,
it.
if you're a virgin, you can get
Oh, that was a really good song.
That was a really
Don't
good
ever
song.
sing that shit to me again.
But
Does it sound rapey now?
Yes.
You can get whatever you like.
What he did, that was completely wrong. What he did.
What he did, right? Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, you should not really be checking on your daughter's private parts at any age.
It's the next level creepy.
Yeah, but he's not like it's
But
wrong.
like I told you
but he's not
guys.
like checking it himself.
I told you
Like the way
guys.
he
don't
said
know
it.
that.
The way he said it.
If he could check it himself,
Oh
he would
my
check
God,
it.
what do you
Think
mean
about
by-
it now.
If
Yo,
he could check it himself, he would check it.
but yo, I went on her IG and God damn, that girl is
He
fine.
wasn't, but he
His
could.
daughter's fine?
What?
What?
I went on her IG,
Who?
his daughter.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm sure she got a lot
You
of
wanna
lots of
investigate something?
followers now.
I'm trying to check her hymen myself.
Oh my God, this man, it is bad.
How old
We
is
have a
she?
situation.
How old is she?
She's 18.
Okay.
Oh, you want to check her hymen? Anyway, I feel you. Like, you know, they fertilize.
You ain't gonna get me.
They fertilize over there. Things just grow faster.
Well, she's 18.
What do you think about
Yeah,
Lori Harvey being the
Yo, look,
the face of
I am not even trying to speak on that
Babbage?
girl. That girl is different.
Now Harvey, the one that's been dating everyone, right?
Didn't she date
She's not
Diddy's
dating
son and
everybody.
then
She's
date
not
Diddy?
dating everybody. Everybody is dating.
They're claiming her. She's not claiming anybody.
Let's put it right.
No problem.
I'm with
Boy,
you, Lori Harvey.
did she-
Do your best.
I'm not saying
Did
it's
she
a bad
go
thing.
with
I'm just saying
Diddy's
like,
son and then Diddy?
you said what?
She went to Diddy's son.
Yeah, she did Diddy.
And then Diddy.
Then Diddy.
Oh,
Then
okay.
Memphis Depay.
Oh,
And then,
oh, shout out Memphis,
Who's Memphis Depay?
the footballer.
Soccer.
Football.
American football or soccer?
Football.
Soccer.
The one you like?
FIFA.
Okay.
Once again, forgive my ignorance. I have no idea who this bandage is.
Lori Harvey.
She's
Steve Harvey's daughter.
Steve Harvey's daughter.
She's Steve. Do you know Steve Harvey? Yeah, she's Steve Harvey's daughter. So basically, what she does is that she
She's
plays
dating
the
like
game
dating
of
Future
being
now, right?
available,
Or something.
but
What?
available to whenever-
I think dating
whenever
Future now, yeah.
She's done now.
Dumps who she likes.
She's
and
done
dates who
now.
she likes.
Future can ruin Madonna.
She just has her picking.
I think that's okay. I
As
think
it
that's
should
right.
be.
But
As it should be,
what's wrong
right?
with it
It's
though?
popping.
As it
There's
What's the
nothing
problem?
wrong with it.
And when did you hear that she's dating Rihanna? I'd love to see that.
She dating Rihanna.
Yo,
I'm
but I
trying to
checked-
get
I
him
checked-
to
I
see-
checked
Who's
IG.
licking? Oh,
I checked it.
what?
You checked what?
Yeah. I checked her
We'll
IG
come back
too.
to that, but like
She
you
is
checked what?
Flames.
What? Nobody wants Rihanna and
The
Lori
girl-
Harvey together in
Lori
the
Harvey.
same room.
Yeah.
Fine as fuck too.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I have no idea what she looks like.
Oh, she looks at orgasms.
She
Well,
looks like
she's apparently the face of the bad bitch system, while we use Future as our face of
We?
toxic masculinity.
I don't even like Future.
Okay, who would be your face of toxic masculinity?
I have no face of toxic masculinity.
You don't have one?
Why would I want to
Yeah,
champion
but the
for
way I
that?
think about Future is like the way, like sexually with women, the same way I think about like Lil Wayne. Like if Future touches someone, I feel like
Yeah, like she's
yeah. I don't like. I just feel like he would do like things with her that you just
vandalized.
yeah. It's just
No,
it's like Lil Wayne. Like
I'm sorry, sir.
Oh,
What would you
that's
do
bad.
with a woman exactly that wouldn't be vandalization?
what?
Make sweet love to
I
her.
mean, when I'm with women, I just hold their hands and like stroke their hair.
I usually pray with them.
I can't answer.
That's
And then
what
you
I-
start singing Steph in the name of love.
We cancel the R. Kelly, man. Don't do
I'm
that.
R. Kelly cancelled.
Don't do that. R. Kelly
R.
cancelled,
Kelly is
man.
cancelled.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He asked for an example of toxic.
Yeah, but you don't use R. Kelly.
Yeah, so that was a
R. Kelly's
perfect
not
example,
toxic.
exactly.
R. Kelly's a criminal. He is not toxic. He's a criminal.
Apparently, he has a new charge now for falsifying some documents, like 8 documents for Aliyah
right?
before he married
Michael
her.
Leo is dead though. This is retrospective.
No, please stop this, Carlo.
Why? Stop what?
What,
Are you an R. Kelly
Excuse
fan?
me. Let's talk on R. Kelly.
What, you like R.
Let's
Kelly?
keep it moving.
Well, fuck R. Kelly.
Fuck R. Kelly, I'm on that.
Did you bump R. Kelly?
Fuck R. Kelly. That's what we're saying right now.
Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not
No,
talk
it's
about-
Peter that
let's
brought up
not
R.
talk
Kelly.
about that.
It's Peter that brought up R.
Wait,
Kelly.
aha, mashallah. Tari,
Marshala Ali.
Tari, when you on Corex were here,
When?
That happened.
Talking your shit about that bleaching woman.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay.
The bleacher lady.
Yeah.
What do you have to say now?
What you saying now?
What do you have to say
What
now?
happened?
She got raided
Uh-huh.
by.
We were
Not
telling
that.
these niggas that bleaching scrapey woman.
Have you seen the
that shit is
videos?
clearly dangerous. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Simple,
but
right?
yeah, but they haven't
He
confirmed
said that
anything.
people are entitled to do as they should.
Well,
I
he's
think so
right.
too.
He's right.
People are.
He's right.
But when I said the shit was dangerous, you're like,
No,
oh,
but they haven't confirmed that. They are
It's
just
not dangerous?
They are
It
just
doesn't look
They are
dangerous?
just. I don't know. It's not a matter of looks. They've gone to do their work. They should go and pick up the
The
product.
woman
and
is evolving Pokemons in her fucking tub, and you're out here talking about.
What
What are you
guys, she
saying?
should- like,
I don't care what
people are
she's. I don't care what. I don't care what she's
right
doing.
before our eyes.
I don't care what she's doing.
Like,
But we
Pikachu.
But we don't.
And you're out here
But we
talking
don't know
about.
that what she's doing is wrong. You are making.
We
You are
do.
making assumptions. No, you don't know that.
No, we do.
Did you test the products?
We do. We know.
Well, actually,
Okay,
they got raided.
first of all,
No,
For them to
they-
be no, see,
They
see,
what they raid. They
It
went
was a
they went
raid.
to do what they're supposed to do.
No,
They went to go
Tariq,
and
but
test the
Tariq,
product.
listen, that's-
Hold
why
on.
are you making up
Hold on.
stories?
Hold on. Can
So
I
what
saw the
about-
video now.
what
So they went in there to take the product. What I did in NAFDAC should have done, or what she should have done, to get NAFDAC approval
NAFDAC
before she put them.
NAFDAC approval. NAFDAC approval
You
to
can't even
bleach
get NAFDAC
skin,
approval
to
for
remove
that.
skin,
I think you can.
No, of course you can.
acidity
You can.
remove skin.
You can.
NAFDAC
For the
You
approval.
can. Of course you can.
NAFDAC
No, for the
approval.
products, for whatever she's using.
No,
it
that's
can't be that
okay.
bad.
If you know business is
That's my
legit, you
point.
deserve
So
what
like
you
we
have
don't.
to protect.
You don't know that. You don't know that. You are.
We don't know
Oh my
what.
God. I'm not going to do. If you're not going to let me talk, I'm not going to do this. So move on.
Wait,
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I'm not going to do this argument, right? So you can move on.
Tyrese, you saw that video.
Yes.
The one where they were scraping people's
Yes.
skin. Layers of skin.
Yes.
They're doing whatever they're just
And you are telling me that you don't think that was harmful.
It doesn't matter what I think. Can I prove that it was harmful?
Okay,
The
tell me.
woman in there didn't look like she was
That's how he
dying.
speaks.
The
That's how
woman
he
in the
speaks.
top looked like she was okay.
Amuta Stone is here, and she's looking at
The
Tyree
woman
the
in the
same way I
top.
looked at him last
Wait,
week.
the woman in the top, did she look like she was suffering?
So you wanted her to be screaming
So
before you know she's suffering?
that's my point. That I don't know. Someone chose to go there
I don't
and
know.
undergo it.
Hey, I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
what
not
you
going to
came
do. I'm not going to
girl.
do this.
What
Let's
is wrong
just
with
do
you
this.
today, man?
Let's just. I'm not going to do this.
But I came to bleach you.
You guys chill.
Oh,
Okay, wait, guys.
Can I say
crazy
something?
shit.
Can I say something? I feel like people who bleach their skin or who remove layers so they can be lighter
Yeah.
actually know that these things are harmful.
Tell them,
They
Nubian
do-
queen.
they-
Okay.
You see what the
Okay.
cream
All
does?
right. Okay. Wait. So
Hold on.
yes.
They do. They
But and
know
then you
that-
choose to go ahead.
They
with
choose
it.
to because let me tell you, it's a foundational problem. Most of the time, I don't love myself because if you love yourself, I don't.
You will
think that
masturbate.
If you love yourself, I don't think that you put yourself
Masturbation is
through
key.
such things.
I agree with you.
Somebody will actually be scraping one layer off your skin. That shit is painful.
2 layers.
But they can't be screaming because they know
They're,
that
they're
oh,
removing
they're
2
thinking
layers
about
of
how
your
they are
skin.
going to
though.
look good
2 layers of
later
your
on
skin.
after
Your
it's
scent
done.
and your
Raji,
pigments.
relax.
Okay.
Relax,
For
Raji.
example, it's like how girls go to wax most of the time. Especially when you're used to waxing, you don't scream
Okay.
when they take off
I
the
assure
layer.
you,
They're just like,
if I
okay,
ever wax, I will scream like a bitch.
yeah, because that'll be the first time or something. But
I will do it
people who
every
are
time.
used to it don't. They just,
Okay.
they just do that. If you check videos on YouTube about people waxing, you would actually see the people who have experience that have done it.
Alright, wait,
many
so-
times. They
Wait,
don't
so,
scream.
so,
Just
you,
relax
so you
and
think
then just go.
that woman they were scraping off her
Was in
skin
pain?
had
She
done it
was
multiple
in
times?
I can't
pain,
speak
she
to
was in
that.
pain.
So-
If I don't-
so that's what I'm saying.
Tari, here's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But she's thinking about the end, the end result.
I get where you're coming
Let
from.
us not still forget that
Boys, no, let's not be judgmental about it. First of all, if NAFDAC raids the place, there's either confirmation or as close as you can get to confirmation that there's fuckery on ground. This shit is either unsafe, it's unsafe, not either, sorry, it's unsafe and unregistered.
Yeah.
NAFDAC don't.
Yes, unregistered might
Hang on,
be
hang
the
on. 'cause
situation, yes.
we own a pharmaceutical company. They've done this before with us. If they have a problem with something you have, what they usually do is they send you a letter, say you should come in for certification. If it reaches read, that means A, you either ignored letters, or B, they have figured out this shit is dangerous. It's endangering people. And it's like the only read one is fake drugs, expired food, like with Dunkin' Donuts, what's that place in Lagos? It's shit like that.
So
that they read
has
for.
there been a statement from NAFDAC saying that
Give
this
it
is
time. Why are you
unsafe? So
waiting?
that's what I'm saying. So
Wait.
like, they've not even done their test.
You
on
didn't hear
the
what I
thing.
just said?
I heard what you said.
So for them to have read it,
Read.
No, but like We don't know why they raided.
Are you okay?
How many reasons they wait for?
You see,
Thank you.
don't worry. This is what he does. This is what he does.
It's as simple as this, right?
Like, I don't know. Like, I can't even talk, but it's okay. Let everyone else talk.
Some sort of innovation, yeah, that was going
Guys,
to be
stop.
like the game.
Stop.
That
Yeah.
was going to be like the
No, let
game
him talk.
changer stuff.
Okay.
But I had like an idea that was going to be a game changer.
Yeah.
The first thing I'll do is try to protect that idea. So
Facts.
I'll go to all the governing
Get all the
bodies,
necessary
I'll
documents.
register it and make sure every single one gives me the rights I need.
Bubblehead.
Because I don't want to share my profits. I don't want to lose my idea. I don't want to lose. I'll get that thing patented, right?
Yeah.
This woman's gone to like a sweatshop underground to get this.
The place is unhygienic. The place even looks
Come
unhygienic.
on. She's skinning people alive with chemicals.
Cameraman, please put the camera back on Captain Awesome,
Okay.
so that we can look at this man who
you
does
guys-
not believe
you
that.
Guys, you guys are just speaking from what you have seen on the internet.
Yeah.
You do not have any facts on this thing.
You're watching Accidental Discharge.
Now, you would think and do that, but not everybody thinks about patenting their ideas. In Nigeria, not everybody thinks about that.
Bullshit.
Okay.
To ask you this
No.
question.
No.
There's no need.
I think,
There's no need.
let me tell you
Everything I'm
something.
saying
We
on
have
this
been.
issue
Let me.
because
Okay.
people have their mindsets and they believe that, so it's fine. So I'm not
Alright.
going to argue this.
Now,
my
to-
point is, someone chose to go there and have their skin removed. She knew what was going to happen to her.
Well,
Excuse me.
What the
Now,
heck? What-
Wait,
what-
no. You
can
spoke
say
it
that.
and it's
You
my.
can say that you think. You can say that you think it's not
Let him
right.
finish. Let him
Honest
finish. Let him
question.
finish. Let him
Honest
finish.
question.
Let him finish. Now we cancel it.
Well,
You have
honest
spoken
question.
and you say no
Tell
more,
him,
sir.
sir.
You say no more, sir. You say no more.
I'll ask a
I've never
question.
said anything.
Now
If
let's,
somebody
sir.
I'll go off what he said. Someone chose to go there, have the skin removed, so it's cool. So the doctors and the illegal plastic surgery clinics are being shut down all over Lagos. Should there be nothing happen because people went there consciously? Is it okay?
All I'm trying to say now.
Like they're botching
Now let's
people's
cancel. Let's cancel all of that.
It's exploitation.
Now let's cancel all of that and let me get to the point I'm
We're not
saying.
blaming the person that went. We're blaming the person giving a bad service.
Yes. No, it's not even that. Now we know that in this country, there are people who definitely want things that may not be in the good and best of their health. So therefore, sometimes as a country or as a people, you have to protect people from making decisions that are bad for their own self. There are people that commit suicide and we try to change their minds. There are also people who are going to try and bleach themselves, and you have to try and prevent the action of them finding the source to bleach themselves. What my dear friend here, please speak no further. Speak no. We are.
No, but I'm not in
Can you speak
disagreement.
no
I'm
further?
not in disagreement of that.
Yes, but now
What I'm saying is that you don't know that that thing
Tell
is
him
not
to
hurtful.
defend
You don't know for a fact that is hurtful to her.
But you don't know that thing is
Can you
not.
stop what you're doing?
Exactly. That's my point.
we stop?
So we
Can
don't
we
know.
stop?
We're getting argument based on information that we don't even have.
I do not appreciate
That's
that
my
now.
point.
I do not
You
appreciate
people are
that
condemning
we're
her
speaking
based on
and
information that they don't even have.
I do not appreciate that I'm speaking and you're still pushing what I'm saying. You have spoken your part, we get it. All me I am saying is that where people are, there are people who are gullible and wishing to do things. They don't love themselves enough and they want to push it. But these things may
I don't even
actually
want
be
to, sorry.
detrimental to
They
their
what you
health.
say they may.
We are seeing something that does
Come
not
on,
look
come on,
in
Terry,
general
Terry.
moral
To
status.
you.
Come on, Harry.
Bro,
Like,
I want
like,
to-
the-
But you don't tell you to defend his nonsense with his teeth.
It's not a matter of defending. I'm saying that neither of us.
I keep telling you,
Terry,
no, Terry.
let's pour
Nobody
acid on you,
knows.
and then maybe you might like
How
it.
do you know? You're just peeling a layer of your skin.
I don't even care.
How
Maybe
is
you
it
might
not
like your
Terry?
skin bleached.
Charlie, can I answer your question? You say we don't know, yeah?
Everybody's here is telling you
Wait.
that you're wrong.
You say we don't know. Let me ask you a question. What ramification do you know that peeling of layers of your skin can be healthy?
I don't know. I don't know.
I am
I
not
don't know.
aware. I am aware of ways in which it's unhealthy.
Okay.
We cannot stay on this subject anymore. I would like
I
to move and say.
don't know anything
All
about
right,
peeling
please,
of
let's stop
skin.
anymore. Let's not do this
Skins.
anymore. Because
That much I would say.
Shout out, and
If
I
you
would
know
like
better,
to
that's
say happy birthday to Jigga Man.
What?
Jigga Man, Jigga Man. Jigga Man.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z,
Oh,
the AZ.
I was wondering who that was as well.
Sorry,
What?
Joe, was a drug
Lady,
dealer?
don't be
That's
like
what I
that,
thought too.
nigga. Hey, see, chill, nigga, because you've been talking crazy. You gotta calm down. And so we talking about Jay-Z. Happy
rapping
birthday. Yep. Yo.
Okay.
Happy birthday to the man, Jigga
What's
Man.
your own shit to say before like you
Realest
missed the
man,
flight?
illest man.
Like you're going to
That
a
deal
party.
man.
Let us sit
Real
down.
Jigga man, jigga man.
What are you saying?
50 times we can say it all day, nigga man. I'm telling you that that's the realest nigga man. Jigga man, 50.
Happy birthday to that nigga who stole lines from Biggie.
Fucking shit, bro. Big up my brother.
Happy birthday to Mr. Beyonce.
Bang my sister. Oh,
Beyonce's wife, now she just
Beyonce's husband.
wife.
You know what you said.
Mama Blue, happy birthday.
There's nothing wrong with being Beyonce's wife either.
I swear.
Oh, but yeah, but he put up all his shit on Spotify, abi?
Yeah, but he didn't put that on Apple Music. I'm really sad about it.
Uncle Jay-Z, I'm not part of this conversation.
Jay-Z is not giving me
Why?
any money, fuck
You're
him.
not.
I will pick the money
You're
over
not
Jay-Z.
into
Jay-Z.
You don't into Jay-Z? You don't like Jay-Z?
Well, are you one of those guys that will take you say, would you take $1 million or dinner with Jay-Z?
Huh?
Would you take $1 million or $50,000 or dinner with Jay-Z?
No, Jigga, I love you, but you know niggas about the money.
Why are you suddenly being cool? Call Jay-Z's birthday.
Because it's Jigga's birthday, man. You gotta play the Jigga role, dog. It's just like, yo.
Sorry, who put this up on my phone? Which of you did this?
Did what?
Which meal is the most sought after in the world and why?
Which male
Is the most sought after in the world? How the fuck would I know that?
Which male would be the soft? What?
Let me ask you.
Yeah, what?
Royal meal.
What? You just hit. He man.
Okay,
salute.
man. He hit that.
Dog.
He hit that. He hit that.
Royal meal.
Royal male.
Hard.
Something wrong with being royal. What would be the best sought after man? What kind of man would you think would be the most sought after man? Is it the
Wait. You're giving answers now.
Okay, I'm giving an answer. I will not give you options. Pick your litter of the man.
So what's wrong with giving me options?
No, because we don't know anything.
I was gonna say.
We have never sought after men.
Yeah, I've never sought after a man.
After.
What man would be, what meal is also what meal
my
is the
dad
most
once,
sought
but
after
that's it.
in the world and why? What does this question even mean?
Who sent you that?
It's on the group chat.
There was a part. There's something that has to do with that. Where they said the most sought after male is like the.
What was it you? Did you put
No,
it?
it wasn't me, 'cause I'm not sure.
This is Z, isn't it?
Possibly. Z is not here and she's
Definitely.
doing her devil work.
Because I don't know why this is
Okay,
here.
I can't answer this question because I can't speak for most women.
Speak for yourself,
For
man.
yourself,
For
man.
myself.
It's here.
But I feel like
There comes the time
Not sure.
when you hear us.
Remember the time
Are you about to sing it?
when we fell
he's
in
not
love?
here. He started.
Where's Miss Com?
Okay, I feel like
What?
somebody I can actually communicate with is important. One.
Yes.
Key.
Communicate.
By text?
No.
Stop being
Yes.
this.
Text. Yeah, you can say text.
Text
Oh
Text is fine.
shit. Yeah.
Face-to-face communication, text communication, whatever communication.
Quality
Phone
time.
communication, quality time.
Quality time. I know about these things, girl.
Is that what you want for your man?
Only time is not sex.
Stop.
What I want from a man
Stop.
is private.
Yeah, so for me, I can speak for myself, but I can't speak for most women.
Do you like
I
a
can't-
dance?
So all you need
man.
is time?
Do you like a man that can cha cha cha? Cha
That
cha!
will not be a good idea, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, but you
know,
can't
I
cha
saw a
cha.
video of some old daddy that could dance, yeah? And I just saw myself because he's bald and I'm bald too. So there's definitely.
Yeah, but you're young.
Yeah, there's somewhere I'm young. I hurt my feelings. I'm sad.
You
Wow.
need to stop. You really
I'm
need
sorry.
to
I
stop.
But
see.
yeah, there's a
No,
video of
but
this
so-
old
so
papi that could
speaking-
dance.
Yeah.
Yes.
So speaking of communication, so there's this thing on Twitter this week, people talking about how long they can or should not be able to, or would be able to go without speaking to their partner. So like
Why
you
should it-
definitely would.
Why
have
would
to
it?
speak
Why?
like every
Yeah,
day.
I don't understand some conversations. How does the conversation start?
I don't
Exactly,
even know.
exactly, but I feel like
I don't
that
know.
is so irrelevant because I can go maybe like a month without speaking to my partner, but when we speak, like
You can go
because
a month
especially-
without speaking to your partner.
But that's a long
especially if
time.
You don't live in the same place.
A month is a long time.
You
Sorry,
go.
dear.
That's even more. I don't know. You don't communicate.
You can become a
with
whole
your
new
partner.
Wait, what if my partner decides that okay, he wants to go on, he's a sailor and he's going in.
They have
he's
to
in a
ride.
submarine for a month.
Is he a Nazi?
Wait
Is
now.
somebody
They have
for what?
satellite phone. They have internet.
Say you dey in a submarine.
On
You
the
can go a month. You can go a month without talking to your man.
Okay, I'm sorry.
month?
Okay, I exaggerate.
You wouldn't even know whether he's
Hold
dead.
on now, hold on.
Hold
guys.
He would die.
Wait, no, let's not attack the woman here. Let's not attack the woman
Rewind.
here.
Boy, here's my thing. I have a question.
Okay. Yeah,
Rewind.
rewind.
What I'm trying to say
rewind.
is, it's not important
Hey, sir.
to speak to your partner.
If you want to start your own podcast, go to the
You
rest of
should
it.
speak when you actually need to speak with your partner. It's
Yeah,
not, it
but
should
don't
be
you think
natural.
that do you think that
You
so
should be
there's
natural, not obligatory.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? Nothing. I mean, nothing should be obligated.
No,
What do you mean? What do you
I
mean
think
need
I
to?
think you should want to
Yes.
talk to them.
Yes,
However, I also feel like I don't think you have to talk every day,
That's what I'm saying.
but I can text you every day.
Exactly.
No, that's communic. No, you don't have to talk, but like you're communicating. Like,
Also,
no, for me, more importantly, it's just like at least I know you're alive. Like,
yeah, how you doing?
do you understand? Like, I don't hear from you. Like maybe I text you because people are like, oh, maybe the person text them, they don't reply for like. I'll be worried now. Like
As long as you know where your partner
Yeah, I forgot.
no, but how would you know without communication now?
Before I forget,
You are chatting.
Okay, so
Ah,
now you said about
communication,
what is the
huh?
best you can really do. Think about is your heart of heart, babe.
You
Your
understand?
lion, the lion on your shirt is roaring for love. Now, tell me,
sometimes I feel like I don't know you.
tell me,
I
babe.
feel like I've
Wait,
never met
pause.
you.
Pause. Now I'm going to rewind. No, I'm going to rewind. I'm going to say it again.
Please say it
You
again.
what?
The lion on your shirt is roaring for love. The Renaissance man in me, the Langston Hughes, the poetry, the Renaissance man, says that
This is all your fault. You told him this
the
shit.
shirt on your, the lion on your shirt is roaring for love. What is the real match?
What is love?
Without talking to your lover. Think about that Isaac Hayes, that Marvin Gaye,
No, but
Teddy
seriously,
Pendergrass.
do you know I can actually
Somebody
go
related to this guy should
a
come and carry
week
him.
without talking
a week,
to
yeah?
my lover. I really can.
So anybody is
Do
Billie
you
Jean.
currently have a
Did you say
lover?
lover? How old are you?
No. The fact that she even said lover. Like, so you
That is
go,
true.
you go a whole week.
Did you not hear the question I asked her? It made it sound like a lover.
You currently have a lover.
What if,
What? Well, yeah, that's none of our business.
That is none of
yeah,
your
if it
business.
really isn't.
That is none of our business.
Exactly.
It's none of our business.
That's why you need to be
Like I
bleached.
said, what if he goes somewhere and he tells me, okay, I'm going to.
But you know what? You
I
know
won't
what?
be
You
able
know
to
what? You know what?
communicate.
Here's the thing.
For 1 week.
Yeah,
She,
but
she,
I'm
she,
okay with that.
what she
As
said,
long as you call me.
what we're missing here is that thing she just said here. She said, as long as there's an understanding that he'll be unavailable, or one of them will be unavailable for a certain period of time, it's fair enough. It's different if you just drop off.
As in, man.
Darius, what is your favorite love song? If you would hit one right now.
Practice what you preach by White.
You see? I
That's
gave
a
it
love-
up
that's a
voices.
lovely
That's why
song.
she spoke about lover.
That's a lovely song.
I know what we're talking about
You
now.
don't know this song?
I know the
Now the
song.
song that I like really is that My Sherry of Love.
That's a good song.
That's Stevie Wonder when you can't see the love. Whoo!
Mine is Shabaranks.
Shout right.
Shabaranks song.
Is that like when you banging or something?
Hey, don't judge my love.
This is the rhythm of my.
So anyway, so we're done with sought after mail.
Crazy shit.
There's some other shit popped up now.
James Bond.
Y'all need to
trailer.
stop fucking with me.
And we just
Natasha
messaging you.
Romanoff.
It's
Trailer?
on the group chat. I guys don't. Okay, nobody's on their
I was
phones.
gonna say movie trailers, but
No, I'm coming. Something about.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Do you think the average woman believes what the fuck's he?
you know she did that shit.
X,
You think
Y.
the average woman?
First of all, where is he? Because I
No, because we saw her
sorry.
this night.
Anyway,
She's
guys,
tired, she's tired.
today Z's tired. She can't be on the chat and on the podcast. At 5, can't be here because the little bitch. Yes, I said it.
But we have Peter.
So anyway, the question here is: do you think the average? I think it's for you again,
Who's five? Sorry, who's five?
Atta.
Oh, okay.
Do you think the average woman believes she will not reach her full potential without a man? Zaleha is doing these things.
Really?
I'm not feeling fine.
You know
That's
what? I'm
why.
not even gonna. I'm not gonna entertain
I'm
this.
really not feeling
No,
fine.
there was. I think there was something where someone said that.
She didn't really give, like, okay, anyways.
No, there was a part where someone said that a lot of women are because they are not yet.
Yes. You
engaged.
see why I should have left it alone?
Yeah, hold on, but because a lot
Because
of
you're
women.
backflipping.
Yeah, I'm backflipping, but let's put it how best I think. I think she said because a lot of women have not yet engaged in themselves and found their true potential, they will forever believe that a man is the step they need in order to move forward.
This is good, but why would she? Why did you think I want to discuss this?
Hold on, this is.
But I don't think it's about engagement, no, but
Guys,
so,
this is actually.
yeah.
It is?
Yeah, it's a good
Tell me.
Yeah, so
Go.
deep dive us on it.
I should read that again? Do
Deep
you
dive
think-
us on it.
Do you think the average woman believes she will not reach her full potential without a man?
The average woman actually believes this shit.
Yes, she does.
Why? Why did you say so?
Yeah, because
The average
most
woman-
women, especially in Nigeria or Africa, but let me speak for Nigeria because this is where
Mm-hmm.
You can say Africa, no worry.
yeah.
Yeah, not different.
Because they feel like without being married, they haven't really achieved, you know,
Independent.
Like self-realization.
yes, they haven't, yes.
Self-realization.
And they feel like they're not successful without a husband.
Sorry.
They feel like they're not successful without a husband.
So marriage is a success. Is an end, of
Yes.
itself.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a
And
goal in and of
It's a
itself.
goal, yeah, of itself because that's how we were brought up.
Fair.
That's what I was even going to
Fair.
say.
Fair.
I think it's really a thing of like cultural and mindset in which you're brought up.
So you guys
that
think it's
keeps
widespread
them in that
enough to say
situation.
the average.
The
So it's not over generalization.
No, it's not over generous, but there are women who don't think that.
Yeah.
The average.
And it's turning
The
out
women are
a lot more women are engaging in themselves and finding that their true potential is within themselves and within the women community of themselves. Shout out to women for that. You know, power.
Thank you
It's high.
for the shout out. We women appreciate it.
Anything we're doing for December? Does anybody have a life? Is anybody planning anything?
When is
I mean, like-
we're talking about trailers? When are these movies coming out?
Apparently James Bond, which was a very beautiful trailer, and I'm glad. Who is your favorite James Bond? Do you watch Bond? Are you a Bond girl? Do you know what happens in James Bond?
That's not if you go. Wait, is Idris Elba really going?
No. We're not doing black men, sis.
No, it's not.
No niggers just yet.
Where is he running to?
Look like you got really
He just
excited about
laughing,
that. You look like you just get a pep in your step. Like, who is this Elba Black?
You got too much dip on your chip.
No, it's not. It's not. But shout out Idris, man.
It's just the man.
He's married though.
I love that guy.
What does him being married mean? Did you want to
I'm just
smash?
telling her.
Okay.
My favorite Bond.
I'm not even trying to do.
Honestly be a tie.
Between Sean and Pierce.
Yes, and leaning towards Pierce.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah,
Because
visually, sure.
towards Pierce. Because Pierce has look.
They should
God
have-
damn it, Pierce.
They should have sacked Pierce.
Pierce was
This was
smooth.
fantastic.
Yeah.
They didn't sack Pierce. It was a deal package.
Pierce, right?
But he was because I think he was in the smoothest
And you
time.
see,
of
things
it.
that people, whenever I say Pierce, people just act like I didn't watch Roger Moore and Sean Connery.
Yeah, no, we saw it.
I did.
Even at older ages, like we still saw them.
I saw
like,
them,
No,
but
Pierce
Bond
was Bond.
With Bond.
Like I saw. Sorry,
and having
I
said
saw
that,
Pierce in what that movie where he was stealing.
I was
stuff.
going to say that. Thomas Connery.
And he still looked like
Bond gone bad.
Yes,
In Taylor
it
of
was like-
Panama,
exactly.
it was like retired Bond.
Yeah,
It's Bond.
he's Bond.
Even Mr. November.
Bond.
He's Bond. Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
November, he was still a Bond
Yeah.
kind of character.
Can the lady speak now?
Yes,
Yeah.
girl. Oh, girl. Yes, girl. Go.
Go ahead, Money Funny.
You're watching Accidental Discharge.
Sean Connery.
Because of the accent.
Hey, do you know
I
that
feel
question?
like a lot of ladies will ask.
Because of the accent.
Does Sean Connery have an accent or a lisp?
Well, how will you feel now to find out that Sean Connery said that sometimes if he's angry, it wouldn't hurt to slap a woman
That
one
was a
time?
long time ago, though.
Like he wouldn't just mind just slapping a woman
said that
in his
a
anger,
long time
but he said it in a very fair
Man's
matter.
character.
Yeah.
We are not talking about Sean Connery himself.
Yeah, I like that. She puts the people apart from the everything else. Is the actor good?
No, but
Shout out to that. I like that. I like that. Hey,
keep in mind,
Miss Stone, Miss
like I
Stone,
said,
you got it.
between
You got it.
him and Pierce Brosnan for me. Now,
Yeah.
most people don't like Daniel Craig, but I fucking love him as Bond.
Yeah, Daniel Craig is a perfect
Let me
one
see why I
for
love
me.
him. Let me see why I love him.
No, I like.
When I was a kid watching
follow
Bond, yeah,
that,
I didn't like Bond. Till I grew up, I swear, till I grew up. It was my friend Tar, shout out to Tar, that got me watching Bond.
I grew up on
I didn't
Casanova
like Bond
and
because
Bond.
nigga walks around doing things like this and he pass out.
Which Bond is this?
Sure, Roger, because it's swag. Bond was doing some dumb shit. It was like,
Yeah, the older
it was
one.
like the prototypes to the TV
I
series.
have something to tell you about that. If I tell you about it, you really you'd laugh at me if you heard it though.
Cool as fuck. Now what I like Daniel Craig is this is like we're getting to see what he was like before he was smooth as fuck. Cause that guy looked, these guys look like they were born slick. Now at least we can see an evolution. Okay, this guy was rough around the edges.
So this is now
He's
the
not
Bond that can
polished.
get black chicks.
I'm not going there.
Let's not.
I'm not going there. So this is the Bond that I can see how. Okay, so you came from you were you're a normal guy. Then he beat you, you bleed. Yeah. Now I can go back. I can reconcile older Bonds.
The weirdest, you just mentioned bleeding. The weirdest scene I remember from Casino Royale, I think it was Casino Royale, where that guy died in the desert and had like bled all over Bond and he had to walk through the whole desert. That shit was
That's
so,
not Bond.
Was so,
Bond was suffering.
that was so unnecessary. Like,
No,
like
but
you're
why do you see
dying.
Bond
Like,
suffer?
why do you have to die with your blood all over me in the desert?
Or should I die neatly?
I know, like, just die now. Like, what the hell? Like, you don't, this guy had to walk through the whole desert with blood on his shirt.
Should I die neatly? I don't understand.
I don't understand. How do bad guys die?
No, it was a good guy.
Okay, I'm lost.
One of his guys.
I have to watch that movie. I don't remember it.
It is well. It is well. Well, shout out to James Bond, and we are here and here.
Which other movie? Why is? Have you seen Red Sparrow?
Yeah. No. Is that Natasha Romanoff?
No, that's Black Widow.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? You see Red Sparrow? Isn't that basically the Black Widow movie? Like after I saw Red Sparrow, I don't need a Black Widow
What's
movie.
Red Sparrow?
It's another movie. Was it Scarlet? No, not Scarlet. No, sorry, not Scarlet. Some other
I
blonde
think
name.
I know it.
Where she? Restroom?
Yeah, Janet.
Oh, you gonna sit here till we done?
No.
But it was
Nature
I
calls.
liked it.
Where's the restroom?
Nature is calling for our dear friend.
No,
All right, we need to do something. Let's put it up.
Almost an hour, haven't we?
No.
Yeah,
No.
we have.
Pretty much.
No.
We have been here for almost an hour.
Let's go take care of this woman. You men take care and speak. I will help our
What's your
dear.
mic? No, he'll do it for you.
Yeah, just go to him. He'll do it for you. Don't worry. I got you. I'll take it. What do you
Go
mean
to
come
the
here?
camera
Come
guy.
here. Go to the camera guy. Don't listen to the
Who
man.
set you up?
You did
There
the.
you go.
What? I'm going to the camera guy.
You take her.
All right. I'll be back.
Okay. Apparently, it's go. Apparently,
See the wiring. Thank you.
apparently, T.I.
You have to
told
pull
me.
the whole thing out.
No, let her go.
Okay.
Where's the restroom?
Follow Raji.
Follow to other guy.
Yeah.
So
I
apparently, T.I. said to Tiny that if she's... We're just gonna keep recording. That's...
And our
If
guests
she wants to have
are
independent
drunk.
thoughts, she should get ready to be left.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if he said it in those words, but they were on Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett, and she was complaining that when, at some point in their marriage, I think she was arrested, and when she came back, he didn't really allow her be herself. Like whenever she wanted to be like an independent person, he would like put her down, but like that's in the past. That, I mean, we need to have seen the full interview to get...
So it was on Red Table Talks?
Yeah, it was the Red Table Talks to get like the full context. But that was, I think that's a long time ago. But I mean, like, you can expect that from someone like T.I. Like, growing up in the hood, he expects women to be a certain way, right? You know?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, but women.
I don't know. I've never looked at T.I. for... I say that too often.
Yeah, I mean, no, but it's fine. Like, if people are allowed to look at people the way they want to, and I'd like to believe that he's evolved over time, right? I like to believe that. We can't know for sure, but it's what it is.
It is what it is.
It's what it is. So what I'm glad that is that now she's at least allowed to be independent and like speak her mind and exist as
I don't know that.
a being. Alright.
Anyway.
There was something out in my head.
Yeah, you were gonna say something before I interrupted you. Yo, shout out to Talk Shop. I'm always doing great shit. There's a new Talk Shop in Guarimpa.
Who?
The Talk Shop.
Who did you say doing great?
Omo Wonu. The guy who owns it.
Why do I feel like I know that name?
So can I continue?
You can continue, sir.
Son of a bitch. So, shout out to Talk Shop. She's opened a new one in Guarimpa. You guys now have your own Talk Shop. Very soon you'll be a country.
Dude, we have everything going on.
You don't have cinema.
We do.
What? Airline.
4G stuff.
That's not a real cinema. Don't they show stuff like some short movies?
What?
They tell us like the wood.
Did you hear the story about the Nigerians in Croatia who got deported to
They leave me alone. What are people doing in Croatia?
Oh, they went for a table tennis competition apparently, and then they left their after they lost out. They left their hostel to another city, I think Zagreb.
To what party?
Yeah, just to like explore, just like see
Yeah,
what
so
the rest of the
what's the
country was
problem?
like. And then police stopped them.
So
Saw them,
can I know you?
They were illegal immigrants, and just.
But didn't
deported them to
they
Bosnia.
tell them what they were there for?
They told them. They it's hilarious.
Why to Bosnia?
Like you know they share borders. So I think there's like a conflict between both countries.
So they
Like
made them somebody else's problem.
Yeah, I think they assumed that they immigrated from Bosnia.
Wow.
So it was so funny, like, and this is both on the Croatian government
Why
and
always
the
us?
Nigerian government
Why
because
always us?
because they went for a university tournament, which I figured the Nigerian government should be aware of, and then they were eventually got back like 2 months after. So I'm like, where was the Nigerian government in those 2 months? They didn't realize that their tennis players were missing. No, I'm serious. Like for 2 months they were in a camp in Bosnia trying to communicate because they don't really speak English in Bosnia. And like the Nigerian government were like, oh, these guys, they've eloped, they want to marry themselves. Like what? No one cared. It's not people in the camp that finally realized that, oh, these guys say.
Has a Biki Debre said anything yet?
Oh shit! Don't even go there.
No, I want to hear what she's gonna say.
She always says the wrong things.
I would like to hear what she has to say about this.
Always says the wrong.
Why do we keep it?
But they finally been released anyway and shipped back to Africa.
See, but the thing happening in Nigeria is just killing me. What's up with this thing about we have to have 10 numbers before we use our accounts? I'm not really even reading news anymore. I just see headlines that keep it moving because nothing.
I don't even like now. I have to go out and like hustle to get and you know like my problem.
10 numbers are stressed.
My problem is not even with the policy. Is the time frame between when it's been given and when.
Has it actually been passed? Is there like a bill? Has a law been passed?
I think so. It's not like it's a policy. It's not like a law. It's a policy. Policies just can happen in this moment.
Bro, I can tell you what I went to get my tin number last time was hell.
No, so you probably have it already.
No, I don't have a problem. I'm talking about everyone else.
Yeah, and you can imagine like lots of people now trying to go and do this at once. And FIRS,
people normally don't get
FIRS is not a great place to go to. As
guy.
To have your thing for transaction.
We don't know
that's
why.
what I'm asking.
But that's what they're not telling us.
It's another policy that makes no sense. It's another one that makes no sense.
It's just ridiculous, man. So many
well,
things.
Everything doesn't make sense. That's why they said that now that they're trying to borrow money to fund NTA. I'm like, does NTA 500 million? So what has NTA been doing all this time? They don't make revenue.
Sorry, to do what for NTA?
To fund and to keep NTA running.
That's a joke.
So digitize.
So wait, does NTA not make money?
Of course,
the
NTA
TV colleges don't make money.
Of course, NTA makes money.
So I don't understand. Because you know, NTA has been government funded so thus far. It's government run.
No, but like NTA makes money the same way every other.
So why are they being funded by the government?
Because someone is trying to eat that money. That's the only thing. Like
shit don't make no sense.
Because someone is trying to eat that money. That's the simple truth about it.
So a lady in black looking all glad and shit just walked in the studio. We don't know who this woman is, but we're about to find out. Back to you, Bill.
Back to you, Bill. Bill. Raji pressing things, man.
No, come here.
Come on, man, you gotta get that.
No, excuse you. Who are you?
You are excused. Who is she? Let her come to the front.
Excuse me, tight waist.
She's a girlfriend of yours.
Excuse you. What kind of insult is that?
Future
That's what you
Abuja.
said.
Do not
Abuja
disrespect
future.
Hi.
Do not disrespect my
Hi,
friend.
friend.
And say that she's a
Asuka
girlfriend.
future.
That's what you said. You
my
said
friend.
it. You said she's a girlfriend of mine.
So what's your name there?
Tosi.
Dotsun. Even everyone knows Dotsun. She's here.
Yeah, she's
Everyone that knows Dotsu.
all right, guys. How far are we going? In?
Dotsu, are you hitting the streets tonight?
I'm going to
You
nightclub.
look like you're hitting the streets tonight.
Are we discreet tonight?
Welcome back. Right on.
Yes. All right, now, people. Now discuss how
You can't distract us from that girl.
You really can.
you can talk to this show.
We'll talk to
Now,
her now.
fellas, I'm sorry.
Do you guys know what gaslighting is?
No, we're not going to discuss that right now.
Why not?
Peter, you know what gaslighting
We're
is?
not strong on that topic.
Why not?
Why are we strong on
Who
that?
called you? Who said you're gaslighting them?
I don't know what gaslighting is fully yet. I need to get it.
Gaslighting is like.
People have told me that.
No, but you do gaslight.
Quite time, man.
It does.
Yeah.
And two people have told you that you do.
It's psychological manipulation, really.
How can that hit me?
What
Who
you're
am I
talking-
psychologically
wait, talk to
manipulating?
like, especially man to woman.
Why bleach?
Maybe you've done something wrong. She's trying to say you've done it wrong, but then you try and convince her that she's the one with the problem. No,
I see
you're not the
what
one with the
gaslighting
problem.
is.
When maybe like, you're like, what you do with disrespectful?
You are the bad-
You only
also-
say it's disrespectful because you're not thinking about the fact that if you're grown up and if you're really in charge of, if you're not insecure, it wouldn't bother you. So now I've shifted the problem from being disrespectful to you being insecure.
Yeah, to you being literally mental. Like,
Yeah, that's gaslighting, and you're good at that.
No, of course. I don't manipulate people.
You try.
No,
okay.
never.
I'm not saying you succeed.
I don't have the energy to do that.
You do it to me.
You say so.
He says I don't say you succeed, but you have to.
Boo,
succeed
boo, it's
for you
okay.
to
Don't
do
worry.
that.
Exactly.
Where is Miss Cole?
He's chilling there, right there. sitting.
Where?
Anyway, ladies and
Look
gentlemen,
at the whore in the corner.
how are we doing? What are we doing?
Miss Cole, stop talking to you, Dotsu.
I am good. It's Farida's birthday. Happy birthday, Farida.
Happy
Happy birthday. It might be late when you get it, but she will see this and it'll be
Yeah, but
fine.
she gonna take it when she get
The
it.
shout out continues. Give
big.
everybody their flowers.
Whoa.
What? The flowers?
Flowers?
What's a flower?
I've had a moment.
Is that like?
I've had a moment.
You've had a moment as you stepped out?
Yes, I did.
Ooh, Dotto. I think it's when you plant in kuti. And they bloom. They become
And
flowers.
it took flowers.
Can the person who actually spoke the word
He has told you he had a moment. That's why he said it.
I had a little English misstep.
I love how he's trying to explain it.
Yeah.
My people here don't, they don't give respect to me for
You're not kind.
taking care of
No, we are not.
Muta to go take care of herself. And
What?
it's all right.
You came for Muta to go
Hey,
take care of
look,
herself.
you guys don't understand what's going on. So.
At
Yo,
all.
clearly, we didn't go with
At
you.
all.
All right, so you're ganging up on me now, huh?
No.
It's all right.
Go ahead, take your flowers.
Don't wanna be.
Speaking of,
Alright, so
Wait, are you guys listening to Fireboy's album?
dude, you know I have it now. Why do you just want out? Meanwhile, yes,
Listen to it.
yes, I have come into a musical revolution.
You've come into it.
Yeah.
Daniel, my dear brother Ayu, is fucking fire.
Who is Daniel?
Ayu,
He's fucking fire.
he is flames.
Is the fire coming?
yeah?
Guys, music is mental. I'll send
Yeah,
you
we're
some.
supposed to go to.
Yeah, we're gonna go to this place for listening.
Okay.
His shit is amazing, guys.
Wonderful.
Listen to Ayu, listen to Amuta Stone.
Are we all going?
What
No, you're not
genre-
invited.
What genre
Only
does-
rich guys.
Really
Rich niggas only.
What genre is
He's
it?
alternative.
It's all Tay type
They rap.
thing. There's rap as well.
Yeah.
Sing
He
it.
raps. Look, he's
Wow.
very eclectic.
We don't know.
He does some of that. He does some pure fabulous type rap.
Hi.
Is he rap? Or
Yeah, like rap, rap.
Jig.
No, rap. What are you saying, you?
What? Sorry, I thought you were just saying words.
I was just like he was ad-libbing or something.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Well, it's been a.
Sex.
This has been a very convoluted episode. I don't know what the fuck we
Convo-
talked about today, but it was
Please,
good.
what does that word mean?
It's one of those ones you don't know.
That's what I say. Other people may not know
Google
that.
it now.
Teach us.
When
You said it.
convoluted
now.
and give it out to the people if you think that you want to fight the rights.
Oh my God.
If not, then keep quiet over there.
He
bleacher.
just said it.
Okay. I
I
think we missed something.
You're a bleacher.
Yes.
I'm really bothered about it.
Yes, I am. Because
Anyway,
you
so-
don't think
You'll
about
be
yourself.
alright.
I am going off to hang out with my homie Farida for her birthday. I don't know where she's gonna go. I hope I can afford it, but I'm gonna go.
I would just like to thank the sexy
I'm gonna
man,
go.
Mr. Peter, for coming in and giving us that little tender voice.
Giving
that
us the
little-
background.
That little tendy Pendergrass.
Teddy. Who the fuck is Teddy?
No, it's Tandy.
I know when Peter sees the camera on it.
Why are you always afraid of cameras?
Because
I
he
hate
said he
cameras.
didn't want it.
You
Peter,
work here.
Peter, sorry, we had a conversation about something. You don't have to put the camera on him. You don't have to put the camera on him.
Put it on him every
the
time
camera.
you can.
Don't put the camera on him now when we ask the
Thank
question.
you.
Let his
Wait, what is not on
hold
screen?
on. Let
Just
his
turn.
voice register. Peter, we had a conversation where men were deciding, or Z brought it up, but Z's not here, so we'll speak for her in spirits.
I
see
don't
some
think we
glass
wanna do
broke
that.
on the floor. I don't know how that happened.
Your boy was drunk.
Long
What's his
story.
name?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Magic
let
Mighty.
us just say that at the same time, there was a
Was
question
it Mighty
that
or
Z
Magic?
asked.
Magic.
Z asked, do men like their women tang
What?
or bland?
We've had this conversation before.
I'm just asking another man.
What's Tank?
Is
Tangy
the natural
or
essence of the
bland?
woman where she goes
He's not
to
explaining it
work.
well. So
It's
it's
like
like,
if you're giving.
If
Why
you're
are you
going-
always trying to write these poems and shit?
yeah.
Listen,
If you are going to give him my head,
if
if
your
you want
woman
to
came
have
home
like,
for work, sweating after a
essence.
long day, you want to give her a head just then, or should you take a shower first?
How horny are you?
That's a good question, sir.
That's the truth. If you're that
I mean, if you want to
horny,
give
you're
her,
not
if you want to
giving
give her head then
You're
you're probably
not
at
that
like
horny.
8, 9.
No, you're not that horny because you'll be trying
That's
to
true.
fuck
Actually, you'll be trying to fuck
If
it.
you're
both
giving
niggas
it first,
might
you're not
have the
horny.
thing where you have this game where you checkmate them at random moments.
Peter,
What,
answer our
what are you
question.
saying?
Wait now. So
This guy is giving you an extraterrestrial context.
yeah. So I mean, if you guys have a thing, then it doesn't really matter.
No, what does it matter to
What
you?
are you
To
saying?
No, to you.
What
What do
would
you
you
like?
prefer?
To me,
What do you like? What do you prefer?
I'm indifferent. It
He's
depends on
indifferent.
how horny I am.
That's
That's why
actually
I
a
asked.
really good
I'm horny.
answer.
Yeah,
If
I
you
know,
guys
right?
have a thing, then
Yeah.
Of course you have a thing. She
So if you have a
head.
thing,
No,
what would you say?
she's not asking for it. He said
Every
she
time
wants.
it's a great time.
So thanks.
No,
Both.
pick one.
Would
No,
you
would you
ask her
prefer?
to go and shower? Yes or no?
No, I would never. My girl, I'll never ask my girl to go shower.
So no, you would not. You would
I would.
take it
I
like
I need to have a service.
Exactly.
What
so
Peter is
thanks.
saying is tang, and what
Yeah.
we're finding out is that men, excuse me, yes, bring the camera here. Men love tang.
Look, it's like this.
That
It's another
thing,
thing.
thing,
It's
thing.
another thing.
You see, that's when Lauryn Hill was singing. You remember when
Wait, so,
Lauryn Hill was
right,
singing?
right, that brings down
That
some
thing,
problem.
that thing,
Basically,
that
it's all this thing what guys
thing.
say. You come home, come here, let me taste your dick. Right?
That thing.
So some niggas say, you're not trying to taste your dick. Should you wash the day off, and then they can taste it. Now, personally, I'm like you. Anyway, it's served, I'm gonna eat it. But,
Chef Boyardee. The chef is cooking.
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
But preference would be water, which would be bland. For me, oh.
Well, preference, obviously. Would have to be.
That's not
Would have to be bland.
Yeah, that's
It
what
wouldn't
he's
be
saying.
bland. Is it ever?
It's never bland, though.
That's, oh my God, you have. Will your preference that be that she
It will
showered?
not be tangy. It will not be.
Oh, okay, there we go.
We would have that.
I mean,
That's fine.
it wouldn't
We
matter
wouldn't
if
even-
it was anyways. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, it wouldn't matter, but
Slice
preference.
of life.
Let me just let you know.
I'm talking
that-
about you, thank you.
Let me just let you know that I am Daniel Jones.
No, but are you one of those that would you know, there's some girls.
Some
that
girls
like,
will let you
Yeah,
talk.
they'll be like, no, I have to shower first. Are you one of those?
There's a situation where the girl should shower.
No, that.
That's personal.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Fair
And
enough.
please do not disturb Mrs. Amuta Stern with such conversation, sir.
I was just not like
Only
you.
Mrs.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Amazing.
She's
I
not
thought you
like
Mrs. That amazing?
What?
No? I thought you said I shouldn't do that.
Sometimes I wish I knew what you were saying.
And now people
I'm
lost me.
saying-
What were you saying?
Sometimes I feel like I've never met you.
I'm saying kicking like a
Why are
bit.
you licking your camera? Your microphone.
Uh,
What's happening? What is going on
He's
here?
licking the mic.
You can see him licking the mic.
Now looking at her.
Yeah, you are
Nah,
lucky.
he's a mic licker, so it doesn't matter.
I said that was personal, and then he said.
So, see us next week. Because this shit is going
It has
left.
been a good episode. I
This
think
is
we've
going
covered a
left.
lot of things. Yeah, right?
So we've covered a lot. We established that 5 is a little bitch.
I think we discovered that size matters.
When did we discuss
We
this?
discovered.
Oh, that's a new topic. Here we go.
What's wrong with your brother? What's wrong with your brother?
Like I said.
Size matters, though, doesn't it?
But see,
I was.
Who are you asking?
anybody who says size doesn't matter is lying.
Okay. Size matters?
But within reason.
Size matters.
Within reason.
Cold,
I mean-
what's going on,
You
man?
have I think you have a lot of dick and not be able to use it.
A lot of dick, not being able to use it, is still a lot of dick.
I rather have that and figure out how to use it than not have it.
I failed, but I have it. Not that you don't have it.
Not the one that you say.
now.
You tell her, my dear, look, it's not much, but it's honest work.
You don't want to end up being Ant-Man shrunk. You just want to be Ant-Man.
Like, look, it's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold, okay? That's why it's like
Size
that.
doesn't matter.
She'll be like, is it always cold?
Yes.
Why you always
Because
cold?
your heart. No, I'm okay. I'm not doing size matters.
Not
Anyway.
Ant-Man shrunk, Ant-Man the dunk.
Okay, Mr. Stone, would you like to pass on a message to the world, or
Where can
what?
so where can the listeners find you? On your social media, everything?
Where you can find me. Like I said in the beginning, I was kidnapped. I have no.
I'm Fragolino. You're still smiling for that shit. 10 years, she still falls for one wine. One sweet wine. Like,
It
That is a
gets
good
me.
one.
It gets me.
10 years.
The wine
If I
gets
just
you.
say the name of the wine, she starts smiling.
It gets me.
It was some sweet wine she discovered, like, when we first met. When we first became friends.
Was it Fravelino?
It's been about 10 years.
Fravelino?
We used to have our gossip sessions at Cafe 24.
10 years.
Say 24.
Yep, 10 fucking years.
Shout out to 10 years and living much longer in this life.
And to many more
Because,
years.
obviously,
Good friends, good friends.
So where you can
We're here.
find me?
Yeah, shout out to Play as
Instagram.
well.
On the internet.
Amuta Stone. AMUTA Stone. All together.
yeah, girl.
Yeah. Twitter, same thing.
Snap, anything else?
Yes, Snap. Oh, same thing. Yes. Snap.
Okay, so
Snapchat?
Amuta Stone,
Yeah.
at Amuta Stone, Snapchat, Instagram.
We
So
won't
there's
disrespect
one
you and
word.
ask you if you have an OnlyFans.
Uh,
That's what we do here.
No, we're not doing that to my homie.
Alright.
So the EP comes out soon. It's gonna be called what?
Perspective.
Perspective. We cannot wait. We can't wait.
Shout out
Please
to
come with-
Perspective. And given a little time,
Yes.
let us just use this moment to say that if you do not have money for Dirty December, stay in your house and plan for 2020.
Fuck that. If you don't have money, find who has. I rock with them.
There's that too.
There are sugar mummies, there are sugar daddies, and there are sugar homies. Find somebody. And you know what? For my guys,
There are sugar enemies.
if you don't have money,
There are sugar enemies. Sugar
find
enemies.
a
People
skill.
that don't like you. And
Wait.
yeah, stay there and take their
Guys,
thing.
if you don't have money, find a skill. Provide bills for guys. Buy cigar. Know where to buy the good weed. Be useful. Don't carry her along.
Value.
Bring value.
You are just here laughing. Is it a comedy show?
And again, okay, before I sign out, let me say, as I usually say every week, guys, no means no. Consent is key. If she's drunk, it's no. She's too young, it's no.
Size
If
matters.
she seems unsure, it's no. Anything that feels off is no until she says yes.
Size matters.
Niggas, December, end of year, please, let's rape.
Don't cajole her into that.
Yo, man.
Let's
And,
rape, let's rape, not let's rape. Let's. LESS.
Thank you for the clarification.
It would have been good to speak on, Basketmouth being removed from the EU thing.
Real quick,
for his,
he deserves it.
For his speech or his comments about women.
He made a
should
joke
be
saying,
raped by the
he made a
second
joke
day.
on Twitter saying
You
that.
have to be smart about the things you're unsettled
No, wait,
about.
let's tell people what's
There was a
on
joke.
Facebook.
No,
He said that if you've not given sex by the second date, you should be raped.
Yeah, he was joking, but now we find out
It's
that
not funny.
that's not funny.
Did you
You
say
cannot
you should
those
say you
things.
should demand?
They should rape you.
You should be raping on second joke. You know, or on the dates.
It's not funny.
There are jokes, and it has cost him a place in the EU.
Which is fair enough, it's good.
Movement for women rights and stuff. So women have actually said that they don't see him as a standard person or someone that
Anyone that
who
should speak on the
who
issue.
should speak on the issue, and women have a right to decide who speaks for
No,
them.
he is not someone who is fit
Yeah,
to
and women
speak.
have a right to speak.
If you thought
to-
that
to
was funny,
decide.
you're stupid.
Yeah. So speak properly.
I mean, I love him. I
Show
respect
women
him, but he
love.
fucked up.
Nigerian women have actually done a lot for the Nigerian culture and things forward, and we don't know it because we don't record shit. I am Raj, and I am done for tonight. And have a good night. Mic drop. Mic drop.
Yeah.
Drugs, man.
Drugs.
We're done.
Yes, we are done.
Alright, guys. Peace.
Okay, guys. Thank you for. Don't cut. Don't cut.
What?
You guys are next level now.
Thank you for
Yes, take it next
sticking
level.
with us. Remember, Amuta Stone, Twitter, Instagram. Follow us on our socials. ACDI Show, Instagram, Twitter. Remember to subscribe, like, and click the alerts. And we'll discharge next Friday.
Discharge next Friday.
Yeah, we discharge every Friday.
Stop saying that distracting. Sicko.
Don't be ashamed to have kids.
What?
What?
Good night, guys.
What was that?
Thank you for watching Accidental Discharge.